This is the Neck Flex Revolver Instructional series. We're going to be going over the basics to get you started on your journey towards incorporating the revolver rotation attachment in your neck flex training routine. We're going to be keeping things simple in this video. No big fancy words, nothing overly complicated, just the basics so that everyone can understand. So with that, I think we're ready to begin with lesson number 1. Lesson number 1, setting up the revolver. All right, the revolver kit comes with 5 components. It comes with a neck flex tote bag, a neck flex block pulley, a braided cable, and 2 carabiners attached to the end of the braided cable. Eddie here is sliding the braided cable in between the block pulley, just like that. And now he's ready to go. He's going to be walking over to his anchor point where he's going to hook up his revolver to a cable attachment. He's going to be hooking it up to the carabiner on the cable attachment and then taking the 2 carabiners at the end of the braided cables and attaching them to the D-rings, which are over his ears on the left and right side of his head. And just like that, he's ready to party. Lesson number 2, working the front and the back of the neck. This is very simple. You just want to ensure that the carabiners are attached to the D-rings over the ears on the left and right side of the head. This is very important whether working the back of the neck or whether working the front of the neck. You can see Eddie here doing his thing. He's attached over the left side and over the right side, over his ears, just like that. Lesson number 3, working the sides of the neck. You want to ensure that you're attached to the front of the head and also at the rear of the head. So you're going to be taking those carabiners, and you'll have one attached to the D-ring in the front of the head and also attached to the D-ring in the rear of the head. You can see John here has the proper setup. He's doing a little bit of neck flexion. Now he's supersetting in and going for a little bit of neck rotation. And that's how it's done. Lesson number 4, setting your anchor point. This is actually very important, so take notes. You want to ensure that the anchor point of your revolver is above eye level when doing rear neck exercises. And the reason for this is because when you're in this position doing rotations, if the anchor point is at eye level, then you run the risk of the braided cable hitting your temple, which is very uncomfortable. And so to mitigate this, you want to ensure that the anchor point of your revolver while doing rear neck exercises is above eye level. And there you have it. Lesson number 5, a quick trick. You don't actually have to unclip when switching from working the front of the neck to the back of the neck. You can do a little over-under and greatly increase the time saved from unclipping. You can also do the same thing when working the side of the neck. You just do a little over-under and you go from working the left side to the right side. Easy as that. Takes a little bit of practice, but once you get it down, easy peasy. Lesson number 6, train like hell. We've given you enough basic information and instruction in this video to definitely get you pointed in the right direction towards training effectively with your revolver rotation kit. But this is really just the tip of the iceberg. However, starting with the basics is essential because there's always a learning curve involved when trying something new. So just take it slow, learn the basics showcased in this video, and you'll definitely expand your neck training arsenal. The Neck Flex Revolver attachment is a tool of convenience. It provides quicker transitions, smoother rotation, and the capability to superset rotation with flexion and extension. Combine that with an unparalleled range of motion and angles, which all adds up to the pinnacle of neck training and conditioning. And if you have any questions at all, please feel free to contact us at any time. We're always here to help. But in the meantime, get out there, strap on your harness, and train like hell.